The desert is silent. The wind howls across ancient sands as thunder crawls across the sky in the heart of Kahndaq. A storm unlike any other awakens. A storm born not of nature, but of wrath. Golden lightning erupts from the heavens, splitting the clouds apart. Black Adam rises, eyes blazing with divine power. He is the chosen of the gods, the immortal champion of vengeance, the protector of a land that bows to no one. Suddenly, the sky tears open. A boom tube spirals into existence, swallowing light. From it, a colossal shadow emerges, Darkseid, but from the edge of the cosmos comes a being beyond gods. The master of worlds, the embodiment of tyranny itself. Darkseid steps onto the sands, his eyes burning red. The air trembles as two forces of creation stand face to face. When lightning meets Omega, when magic defies eternity, the universe will shake. Thunder explodes. Lightning collides with crimson energy. The desert burns. This is not just a battle for power. It's a war for existence itself. The screen flashes white, a final echo of thunder. Black Adam versus Darkseid, wrath of the gods. Thunder rolled over the golden sands of Kahndaq. The citizens looked up in fear as the sky turned black, swallowing the sun. A pulse of darkness rippled through the clouds, a distortion that split the heavens apart. Black Adam rose from the royal palace, eyes glowing with divine fury. His senses trembled as he felt a presence unlike any before, a power that eclipsed gods themselves. A voice echoed through the storm, deep and commanding. "Your kingdom will know submission." Adam clenched his fists. "No one commands Kahndaq, not even gods." The sky ignited with lightning as a boom tube tore open reality itself. From the rift emerged Darkseid, towering, silent, his eyes burning with Omega fire. The earth cracked beneath Darkseid's boots. Every heartbeat in Kahndaq seemed to stop. Adam floated down, facing the invader with disdain. "You dare invade my land?" he thundered. Darkseid's gaze was calm, unreadable. "I do not invade. I claim..." Without warning, Adam launched forward, a bolt of golden destruction. The strike exploded across the desert, carving a crater that glowed with molten glass. But when the dust cleared, Darkseid still stood unmoved. "Interesting," he murmured. "A god with defiance, but without purpose." Adam's teeth ground in rage. "You will find my purpose carved into your skull." The two gods collided mid-air, their impact shattering the sound barrier into thunder. Lightning met Omega energy in a cataclysmic burst that illuminated the desert for miles. Adam's punches came like meteors, each blow echoing with the power of ancient Egyptian deities. Darkseid countered with his own, slow, precise, and devastating. Each strike felt like the universe itself striking back. They moved faster than mortal eyes could follow, their battle carving craters into mountains, turning sand into glass, igniting the sky in gold and crimson light. Darkseid caught Adam's fist mid-strike. "Your power is impressive. For a mortal," Adam's eyes flashed. "I am no mortal!" He unleashed a lightning blast so fierce it incinerated the air, sending Darkseid tumbling into the dunes below. As Darkseid rose, Kahndaq's defenders, soldiers, sorcerers and citizens watched from afar, their faith trembling. Adam hovered over the battlefield, his voice booming. "No one shall threaten my people. Not gods, not tyrants, not even death itself." He raised his hands to the heavens and called upon the storm. Thousands of bolts rained down in his fury, scorching the earth where Darkseid stood. The entire desert glowed white with power. For a moment, all was silence. Then from the smoking crater, a deep voice resonated. "Are you finished?" Darkseid stepped forward, skin unburned, eyes aflame. Darkseid lifted his hand, and the world darkened. The Omega symbol ignited across the sky. His eyes glowed red, and then beams of Omega energy burst forth. They twisted and curved through space, defying physics, chasing Black Adam across the skies. Adam dodged, teleported, and flew through the storm, but the beams followed, relentless. He countered with a massive lightning blast, but the Omega Beams pierced it, striking his chest. Pain erupted through him, pain that wasn't physical but existential. His essence screamed as parts of his divine energy were erased. Adam fell to the ground, smoke rising from his body. Darkseid's voice boomed like the voice of inevitability. "You cannot outrun truth. You are finite." Black Adam's body glowed again, wounds closing. He spat blood and rose with fury. "I was born from the will of gods. You are nothing but a parasite feeding on despair." He screamed the word of power. Shazam! Lightning from the heavens struck him again, reinvigorating him with divine might. In a blur, he charged forward, catching Darkseid off guard, punching him through a mountain. Adam didn't stop. He unleashed blow after blow, channeling his rage and the power of 6 gods into every strike. The ground shattered, magma erupted, and the air itself screamed. For the first time, Darkseid bled. Darkseid wiped the dark ichor from his lips, smirking. "Impressive. You've managed to wound me." He cracked his neck, his tone almost amused. "But now you have my attention." In an instant, Darkseid appeared behind Adam, his movement breaking time itself. He grabbed Adam's skull and slammed him into the ground, the impact creating a shockwave that flattened entire city blocks. He pressed his foot on Adam's chest, his weight like the mass of a planet. "You are strong because you are angry," he said. "But I am strong because I am purpose." Adam's eyes flared. "Then I will erase your purpose." He unleashed another burst of lightning, point blank, forcing Darkseid back, but the god only smiled through the blinding light. Their battle broke through the atmosphere. Black Adam and Darkseid fought among the stars, their blows creating thunderclaps that echoed in the void. Adam hurled bolts of lightning that turned meteors into ash. Darkseid countered with Omega blasts that annihilated entire asteroid fields. When Adam punched Darkseid through a moon, the fragments rained across space. Yet Darkseid emerged unscathed, teleporting behind Adam and seizing him by the throat. "Your defiance amuses me, champion of Kahndaq," he growled. "But all champions fall." He hurled Adam toward Earth faster than light, sending him crashing back into the desert like a comet. Kahndaq trembled as Adam's body hit the Earth, carving a crater miles wide. He lay motionless, his armor cracked, his lightning dim. Darkseid descended slowly, the ground wilting beneath his presence. "You fought well," he said almost respectfully. "But your strength is bound by mortality." Adam's fingers twitched. His eyes opened, blazing once again. "I am eternal." He rose, broken but unbowed, whispering again, "Shazam!" Another lightning bolt struck, brighter than before. His power surged past its limits, his aura now blinding gold. With divine fury, Adam unleashed the full might of the gods. His voice shook the heavens. He summoned storms from across continents, his lightning forming colossal serpents that struck at Darkseid. For the first time, the tyrant raised his arm in defense. The blast sent shockwaves across dimensions, tearing rifts into other realities. Adam charged through the explosion, striking Darkseid with a god-killing punch that sent the new god crashing into the upper atmosphere. For a fleeting moment, it seemed victory was near. Darkseid rose slowly, his armor cracked, his fury absolute. "You've earned your end," he said quietly. The sky darkened as Omega symbols formed in the void. Darkseid unleashed his true power, the Omega sanction energy, so vast it consumed light itself. The beams struck Adam, not to destroy him, but to erase him from all existence. Adam screamed as his form fragmented. His memories, his triumphs, his entire being began to unravel across space and time. Still, through the agony, he fought, roaring defiance into eternity. "I am Black Adam! I am power itself." Reality trembled. The collision of Adam's divine lightning and the Omega sanction tore open dimensional rifts. Entire worlds glimpsed the storm. Heroes, gods, and watchers across universes saw the light of their clash. In the chaos, Adam broke free momentarily, his essence flickering between planes. He struck Darkseid once more, this time channeling every ounce of existence he had left. The hit shattered mountains and cracked Darkseid's armor again. But the new god simply laughed. "Futility. You cannot defeat what is eternal." Darkseid stepped forward through the fading storm, towering over Adam's flickering form. "You fought like a god," he said, "but you are a slave to emotion." Your power burns bright, but it fades. Mine does not. He raised his hand, summoning the final Omega burst. Black Adam looked up, lightning dying in his eyes, and whispered one last defiant phrase. Kahndaq will never kneel. Darkseid's Omega Beams engulfed him. The explosions swallowed the desert, leaving only silence. When the storm cleared, there was nothing but scorched earth and swirling dust. Darkseid stood at the center, his armor cracked, but his eyes still burning with victory. The people of Kahndaq watched from the ruins, trembling before the god who had slain their protector. Darkseid turned his gaze upon them, then at the horizon, where stars burned in fear. Let all who witness this know, he said. There is no god but Darkseid. He opened a boom tube, vanishing into the void, leaving the world in silent awe and terror. Days later, the winds of Kahndaq carried whispers of their fallen champion. Priests and mages searched the desert for traces of him, but only lightning-scorched sand remained. And yet, in the distance, a single spark flickered in the dunes. A spark of gold, a whisper of thunder, a promise that Black Adam's wrath was not yet extinguished. For even against gods, the will of man refuses to die.